All right, today we are pulling back the curtain on one of the most talked about, most hyped technologies of our time, artificial intelligence.
You hear about AI literally everywhere. And let's be honest, it often sounds like something straight out of a movie. It can feel super complex, kind of mysterious, and maybe even a little bit scary. But what if I told you the core idea is actually way simpler than you think?
Because at its heart, AI isn't magic. It's not a thinking, feeling being. It's an incredibly powerful tool that's designed to do one thing, and do it exceptionally well. Find patterns in massive amounts of information. That's it. That's the fundamental idea we're going to build on.
Okay, let's dive right into this and bust the biggest myth right off the bat. AI doesn't think like you or me. A much better way to picture it is like having this super smart friend who always recommends the perfect restaurant. They're not reading your mind. They're just using the patterns of what you've liked before to make a really, really good guess.
And this is why this slide is so important. It just totally grounds our expectations. We hear all these big, dramatic myths, but the reality? It's much more, well, mundane. We're dealing with a very sophisticated tool, not a new life form. I mean, an AI that gets a dog and a muffin confused, it's probably not planning world domination anytime soon.
So, if AI is just a pattern-finding machine, how does it get so smart? How does it actually learn those patterns in the first place? Well, the process is surprisingly similar to something a lot of us have tried before. Honestly, training an AI is a whole lot like training a puppy. It's all about repetition and feedback. With a puppy, you show it what to do, you give it a treat when it gets it right, and you just keep repeating. With an AI, you show it millions of examples, like, say, pictures of cats, and you give it feedback, telling it, yep, that's correct, or nope, that's wrong, until the pattern sticks. The huge difference here is just the sheer scale. AI does this millions upon millions of times.
Okay, so how do we get from that simple idea of repetition and feedback to the incredible things we see in tools like ChatGPT, which can write essays, code, even poetry? How exactly does a puppy trainer become a poet?
You know, for years, that exact jump was the biggest challenge in the field. How can a machine that just recognizes patterns actually understand the nuance and context of human language? How can it hold a real conversation? And then came a breakthrough. And the secret is this absolutely brilliant and revolutionary concept called attention. Now, in simple terms, it's a super clever technique that lets the AI weigh the importance of different words in a sentence, figuring out how they all relate to each other no matter how far apart they are.
And this slide just illustrates it perfectly. Look at that sentence. The dog chased the cat because it was playful. Now, your brain and my brain, we instantly know that it refers to the dog. Well, the attention mechanism is what finally allowed an AI to do the exact same thing. It analyzes the context and gives a higher attention score, connecting it back to dog. And that ability to grasp context and meaning, not just individual words, was the revolutionary leap that unlocked truly human-like conversation.
Now, this powerful technology isn't just locked away in some research lab or only powering fancy chatbots. The truth is, you are interacting with it dozens of times every single day. You're probably an AI power user and you don't even realize it. I mean, just think about it. When Netflix suggests a movie it knows you'll love, that's an AI that found patterns in millions of hours of viewing data. When your phone's camera creates that beautiful, blurry background in portrait mode, that's an AI instantly telling the difference between the subject and the background. From your spam filter to your music recommendations, these pattern finders are all working quietly behind the scenes.
So the crucial point here isn't that this tech is coming in the future. It's not. It's already here, and it's been seamlessly woven into the very fabric of our digital lives.
So now that the magic trick is gone, right? Now that you can see the machine behind the curtain, you're empowered. You get to make an informed choice about how you want to engage with this technology. And that brings us to one of the biggest trade-offs we all have to face.
And this is the key decision for any of us using this stuff, the trade-off between power and privacy. Do you use these super powerful cloud AI services like ChatGPT, where you send your data to a company's servers to get access to their best models? Or do you go for local AI on your own device, where everything stays completely private, but you're limited by your own computer's power? There's no single right answer here, just a choice that you get to make. So the big takeaway from all this is simple. AI isn't some mysterious force that's happening to us. It's a powerful tool built on a really simple idea: pattern recognition. A tool we've seen grow from a simple puppy trainer into something that can understand language. It's a tool we can understand, we can use, and we can shape. The revolution isn't coming, it's here. And that leaves just one final question.